And we're live. Welcome, everyone. I'm your host, Scott Nunes. You could follow me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook at Mr. Nunes Teach. And I have my amazing friend, Alice Keeler. This has been like years in the making. I'm always in awe of all she is doing, and I feel like any introduction I would try to do would fall short of all of the great work she does, is capable of doing, and shares out across social media and via her books, speaking, and all of the things. So, Alice, jump in. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, I am a math teacher, and I am really passionate about student-centered learning, that education can and should be better. And I say that not because of teachers, but because the world has changed. It's just not 1800 anymore. And we look at all of the possibility that technology brings in to bring us closer together. You remember, I don't know, people still talk about this, about, oh, I don't want someone just sitting on a computer all day. We need to interact with people. Well, I sit on a computer all day interacting with people. And I think that great tools like Canva have helped me to be more interactive and more engaging. And so, thinking that the four walls of my classroom contain learning or contain all of the knowledge is silly. And so I'm just out there advocating for how we can use technology to be better people and not just to be paperless.
Absolutely. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to some of our friends. Dr. Randall Sampson, one of great friends, another mentor, just like you two. You've been a great mentor, great friend. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Colleen, welcome. And yes, Alice is spitting facts. And I love your boldness, your tenacity. I don't think there's one word that describes you, but if you were to describe yourself in one word, what would it be? What comes close to encapsulating Alice Keeler? What was that?
Troublemaker.
Troublemaker. Yes, I could see that a little bit, but in a good way, the good kind of trouble that
to advocate for good things. I was on the negotiating committee this year, and you don't get paid for that. And I didn't realize it's an hour a week, every week. But I just really am passionate about being in on the conversation to say, this is what's right for kids. This is what's right for teachers.
Yes. And I love how you show up and do that. And you're not just talking about it. I can attest to the level of commitment you have for teachers, for your community, and investing in your PLN, right? And your friends. We share a good friend, Marcia Carrillo, right? Just amazing person. And I'm so glad she helped connect us. And it's crazy.
Marcia.
Yeah, shout out to Marcia.
The world is so small. How I met Marcia was through social media. So for those of you who don't know, myself and Marcia and Scott are all from the Central Valley of California, and we've scattered a little bit. I'm now in Kansas. Scott, you're now in Texas. Marcia's still over there in Merced, but we are all, it doesn't really feel like we're that far apart, which circles back to my original point, is that our PLN is not the people at our school. Is that we learn from and interact with and are energized by seeing the great examples of what other people are doing. Nothing wrong with interacting with people at your school. Please, please do. But we all get the same PD. If you want to get some new ideas and you want to really be inspired, that really starts with being connected. And being connected with people all over the world is not even hard. You just know the right hashtags, right?
Yeah, speaking of hashtags.
Hashtag.
Yeah, what hashtags
of 2022? is that
Yes.
there is no numbers. No numbers, friends. The hashtag is just ISTE Live. It's just ISTE Live.
ISTE Live. That's where you're going to be posting. Are you going to be using Not at ISTE as well?
I'm going to be using all the hashtags. I'm going to use every single one of them. I've made a spreadsheet that has to be the most unsurprising thing ever said. It's to be funny a little bit, but there definitely is. I'm tracking all of the hashtags using TweetDeck, and if you use capital or, it allows you to search up all of the hashtags. So in TweetDeck, I type hashtag ISTE Live space capital or space hashtag ISTE22, which seems to be the most popular. So I'm
Hmm.
really hoping that ISTE will learn that ISTE23 is the way to go.
Yeah.
But space capital or hashtag ISTE Live 22. If you'll notice, the official ISTE communication, they're doing hashtag ISTE Live and then a space and then 22. So the 22 is not part of the hashtag, but a lot of people are using that. So hashtag ISTE Live, hashtag ISTE Live 22, hashtag ISTE 22, hashtag not at ISTE. I'm just throwing them all in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Becky, so true. And it's really isolating to be the only innovator. We lost a couple of math teachers at my school this year, and they were really the more progressive ones on the team. All of the teachers are great teachers, but my allies for really wanting to teach math differently than we were taught, they left, and I'm like, I don't want to be the only one. It's so hard. It's so hard. And a lot of us are in that situation. I've certainly been in that situation many times where you're the one out there saying, let's go beyond the textbook. Let's use a lot of these great resources like Desmos. And if any of you are teaching math, please check out Graphable Math. It is new, and it's just a really innovative new way
Neat.
to approach teaching math. To be collaborative. Why are we doing work at our desk by ourselves anymore? The world is a collaborative place. What are these workplaces where you don't use technology and you sit and crank out numbers by hand? I don't think these places exist. It is a connected world, and how we collaborate and how we critically think is just essential.
Absolutely. And I love that you mentioned the piece about like movement, collaboration. Shout out to our PLN again. And, the Central Valley in California, we got Ed Campos. I remember just being like emblazoned by his idea of 360 math, where like he
Yes, get out.
started small, but
Schooling in the wrong place, guys.
yeah, yeah. Just getting kids up and moving and learning about math. Just you don't need to just sit and get everything. That's boring. It's not good for us. Let's interact, have it be
We're
collaborative.
smoking. Hey, can you drop in Corey's comment there from the chat?
This one,
Yeah, you know it. I have a lot of stickers, like a lot, that says the answer is always a spreadsheet. So if you are in person at ISTE Live, please come find me. I've got the answer is always a spreadsheet stickers.
yeah. Where can they find you? I
Great.
know you're going to be everywhere, but where are you going to be centrally located?
Well, I'm working in the Schoolitics booth. So Schoolitics, what I do for them is exactly what I was doing before I worked for Schoolitics. Is I like to code solutions that save teachers time. And I just need a better distribution model than go to my website and dig through my 3,000 blog posts. So I design solutions for teachers and distribute through Schoolitics.com. If you log into Schoolitics.com, that's how we're doing our giveaways. So all you have to do is just log in with your Google account, and you can win copies of my book, Teacher Pro, Starbucks gift cards. We got all kinds of things that we are giving away. So please just go ahead and log in there. But so the booth number is 234. So easy to remember. It's not 234. It's
I'll put it in.
2343 because it's a 4-digit number. 2343 is where I'll be hanging out, which of course, if you just find me on Twitter, I've changed my Twitter handle to include the booth number. So I'm just going to be there to connect with teachers, hand out stickers. I got some exclusive ones that I made just for ISTE. And of course, there is Coffee EDU Tuesday morning, the official Coffee EDU of ISTE Live, 8 a.m. in room 386. And if anybody knows Steve Isaacs, like he is like
Yeah.
big deal. So he's going to be there. And so is Melody McAllister and a lot of great, great people. If you're looking to hang out with cool people, Tuesday morning, 8 a.m., room 386. That's actually the Unreal Engine room. We got them to pay for the beignets. I mean, why go to New Orleans if you're not going to get beignets?
Absolutely. And I don't think I've ever had a beignet. So you'll have to send me one. I'm going to be with the not at ISTE crowd supporting Canva and the boots on the ground. So any Canva requests you have, let's say you hop over to
I
the
have a Canva
Canva booth.
request.
Yeah, what's the
Okay.
request?
I am so grateful and loving the download the current page, but here's what I keep doing is I make another page and then I select the current page, and what I've really done is deselected the current page and I download the whole thing as a zip file.
Oh no.
So I'm trying to figure out what circumstances you'd want all of them except the current page. So I feel like the default should be current page automatically unselects all of them. Can I just request that, please? Because I use Canva, I don't know, 50,000 times a day. And I don't even think that's hyperbole for reals.
I don't think so either, with knowing how little you have to sleep to do all the content you do. I believe it. And I think about how much I'm on. So you're saying 50,000 times. I'm probably on like 1,000 times a day, it feels like.
I right now I'm looking at 4 tabs right on this screen. I have 4 tabs of Canva, which is low. I probably usually have 16.
So there you go, Canva engineers. A little bit more work for you, but I
So
too
greedy.
would
They
like
just came out with
that
that
as the
feature,
default.
and it's helpful. It's
Yes.
helpful. But
Yeah.
it would save me just one extra little thing, because what happens is when I download it accidentally, the whole zip file, it takes a while and I can't cancel it. Like,
And Becky's sharing a pro tip here.
yes.
Beignets are not so good the next day. So eat them right
I'm not
away.
bringing you any. You will have to
Send me a photo with you and Steve and some beignets, and we'll call it good. Steve Isaacs is just an amazing human being. Go see him in room 386 and say hi. My buddy, okay, everybody listening, you gotta find my buddy Paul Gordon. So he's from SoCal, and this is his first ISTE, and he's going to be doing some stuff as well with Unreal Engine. Find him, snap a photo, and maybe I'll hook you up with something. So do that. This is like impromptu, so I got to figure it out. But there may be something there. So tag me on Twitter,
you can
Twitch,
dig
YouTube,
into
or
your
Facebook.
pocket and at least buy a coffee for someone. Scott's gonna pick somebody.
I'll pick somebody. I'll buy you coffee. There you go. So first person, let's do it this way. First person to take a picture with Paul Gordon will get a Starbucks gift card. But you got to tag me at Mr. Nunes Teach, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. First person that does that will get the Starbucks gift card. So do that and let him know I sent you. Stop by the Canva booth. Let them know I sent you. Tisha Richmond.
The Canva booth. Do you know what the booth number is?
I was looking it up. I gotta look it up. I know I should have been prepared there.
Over there. Gotta love Tisha.
Yes,
Tisha guys,
Richmond.
Gotta make sure you're following all the hashtags for reals. I have been tracking everybody, and it's just my excitement level is off the charts of all the cool people who are going, but it's really a crapshoot as to which hashtag people are using. So go ahead and search up all of them. Capital or, that's the trick.
All of the hashtags. Okay. Wow. Okay. We are doing booth 3, 2, 2, 4. I'm gonna put that in here.
Pretty easy to remember. It's got a 2, 3, 4 in it also. I'm 2, 3, 4, 3, and you're 2, 3, 2, 2, 4. Just a little
Yeah, just a
so
little
close to a
different.
scramble.
So
It's so
close.
close.
Yeah, so go let them know I sent you over there. They'll take care of you. They're gonna load you up with swag. They're gonna chat with you. We're gonna get you set up. And if
Really
you
need
want
canvas
to
swag.
onboard your
Will they
whole
give me a
school or
shirt?
district,
Can I get a
come reach
shirt?
out. A shirt? Can we get you a shirt?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. We got shirts, we got keychains. There's some special prizes which I cannot reveal. So you got to stop by the booth. You got to come to EdTech Karaoke on Tuesday night that we're
That is
co-sponsoring with
always a
Flipgrid, Symbaloo, so many others. Ed
To be
Puzzle.
honest, I'm not going. But
Where
I'm
are you
not going
going?
because I have a vocal cord problem and I'm not supposed to be in really loud places. And I figure
Oh
like that is
no.
just asking for trouble because I will be having so much fun. I've gone to ETK in the past. Everyone should go. But I have silent reflux where acid wraps around my throat when I'm sleeping. So anyway, my ENT person has like a bunch of rules. Like I'm not supposed to have coffee. I don't follow that rule. I do not.
Don't follow that one.
I'm willing to drink more water. So I do that one. And I try to always use a microphone no matter where I'm at, because that was one of the things I'm like, I can compromise on those. But just being in really loud places, I can't help myself. I want to have a good time. And it's
Yeah, no, that's going to be a challenge for you. Hopefully, you can find some more intimate events while you're there and not so loud. Such a bummer. That's going to be a
yeah.
great
Can I give
session.
you my so I have a calendar that I made, alicekeeler.com. Shocking. Everything is alicekeeler.com. Keeps it simple. / the wrong hashtag. It's ISTE Live 22. alicekeeler.com / ISTE Live 22. If you're putting that in the chat there, make sure you put the HTTP on it. And that is my Google Calendar. So then you can see where I'm at, all my booth presentations at Schoolitics. That is it.
Did I get it right?
That is
Okay.
correct. So I would love to connect up with everybody. I've got a few of the parties that I'm going to. I'm going to try and like get around. There's so many. So someone put out on the Facebook group for people going to ISTE a list of all of the parties that, you know, like Nearpod's having, that Flipgrid's having, OTIS. I'm doing a free book giveaway at the Otis booth on. I should know this.
Well, while you look it up, I'm going to mention this because this is going to make you so sad. So many of you know have this horrible move I just discovered because I moved again.
Yeah.
And so I left some things packed. Get this, Alice. I have to hop over to your website and order more books. It's like a conspiracy. Every single one of my Alice Keeler books is missing. They're like Pokemon. I was trying to get them all, and I was looking as I'm putting them up on my bookshelf.
Here pretty soon on student engagement using Google Apps, so that's not out yet. But I'll be happy to get you the other ones. So you have my cell phone number. Text me.
Yeah, no, I got you. We gotta support the crew.
Well, I will also send out a complete set of all of my books to one of your viewers. So how are they going to win, Scott?
Okay, repeat that. That is like a bombshell. What are you sharing with the viewers?
So I have alicekeeler.com / books. I'll send a complete set to one of your viewers here. How are they going to win? I need to get your mailing address. So whatever you do has to allow me to get that.
Okay, so here's what you have to do. Yes, exactly. Corey's saying, wait, what? Right? So you have to go to alicekeeler.com. I'm putting it in the chat, / books. Check out all these great books so you know what you're getting. Oops. Here we go. alicekeeler.com / books. Alice is double checking, making sure that I spelled everything right. And then on Twitter, right, because that's where I am most often, tag Alice, tag myself. You're at Alice
So yeah,
Keeler.
tag both of us. I'm at Alice Keeler. You're at Mr. Nunes Teach.
Tag both of us and share anything. Let us know. Are you going to be at ISTE? Are you not going to be at ISTE? Tell us something.
Day old beignet.
Yes. And reference the contest and mention I want those
Alice
books.
Keeler's books. And then Scott, you're going to randomly choose somebody.
Yep. I'll randomly choose somebody.
He'll
And
be on you, so make sure you're following Scott because I need your mailing address.
yes, I have to be able to DM you. So you have to be following me. And I will follow you back and we will slide in the DMs, exchange info. And
Cool.
Alice is so gracious to give away these books. I think my favorite is the one you did with Matt Miller, Ditch That Homework. That was huge in my education journey. That was one of the first books I read, stuck with me, and
yeah,
just showed me a better way.
A thread on Twitter the other day asking, what can parents do to support teachers? And one person said, have the kids do the homework. And I just kindly disagree with that. Asking parents to support doing homework is asking parents to endure family fighting every day for what the research shows is very minimal benefits. So if we really want to create more equity in education, equitable learning environments don't require that students have to go home to unequal situations. They might not have a place and they might not have supportive parents, and you can't control that.
Yeah, absolutely right. For the minimal benefit too, it's just not really worth it. Who wants to grade?
I don't want to grade
all
it.
that stuff?
I feel like all of my parent conversations before I stopped giving homework were just, hey, I'm calling because so-and-so didn't do their homework. And like, this isn't a productive conversation. Like, what strengths do I see in this kid? What are they good at? Why are they struggling? How can we differentiate and provide a different experience? And I just personally just became so lazy, just like, well, they don't do their homework. That's the answer to everything. They're not good at math because they're not doing their homework. Well, there's so many better conversations we can have.
Yes. And so we challenge you, have those better conversations, look for more, I guess, like highly effective assignments, do the work in class and give yourself some time back, give the students some time back. It's a win-win-win situation.
John Carippo and Edu Protocols. He's got so many ways in there that you can do work in class and that you both get to go home with less work to do. Like, you get less paperwork, students get less paperwork. So Edu Protocols, John Carippo, definitely check out his work.
Yeah, I put his handle in there, J Carippo.
I don't think that's spelled right. Isn't it 2 P's?
Did I spell it wrong? Oh, sorry, John. Let me see.
Carippo. His wife was my principal, so and really an amazing. I mean, Rhonda is an amazing principal. She's awesome.
She's pretty rad. I'm blessed to have been able to hang out with them. There you go. I doubled up on the R's instead of the P's. Sorry, John. Sorry, Rhonda. But there we go. We did that wrong.
Rio is tricky too. Like, is it double R's, double L's?
Yeah, I do that with the Merrills too. Thankfully, they came up with a cool little tagline, like double R, double L. So that helps me. So it's stuck in my head like a catchy little jingle.
The Merrills are awesome. Make sure you're checking out their books. They got some stuff on Flipgrid. If you're not using Flipgrid, friends, you are missing out.
And you can app smash with Canva. They're going to be at the Canva booth. So at the Canva booth, we're going to have the Merrills, Amanda Fox sharing out her great book, right? The Canva classroom with these templates, 42 plus templates. And look who wrote the forward. I am like
Who wrote
honored.
the
I
forward? I
treasure this
can't
book.
see it. It's too small.
Too small. There we go.
Oh, it's
I
by
wrote the
you. There we
forward.
go. Now it's in focus. Nice job. I
There
wrote
we
the
go.
forward for Edu Protocols. I'm just, throwing that in there.
Yeah. Oh, hey, maybe it's coming. You know how great Edu Protocols are. I know how great they are. Over at Modesto City Schools, when I was there at Enoch's High School, using Edu Protocols and other ed tech supports like blended learning from Catlin Tucker, PBL, UDL, right? Which all of our amazing friends are working on. We went up 41 points.
Wow.
So amazing. So if you use tech in the right way and use a blended learning model, gonna go off the rails. Just so many possibilities. And then Corey Sharon, he used Flipgrid QR codes on a Canva page for an interactive open house. That's a brilliant idea. Dr. Randall Sampson, who was in, had students use Flipgrid and Canva. They put their Flipgrid QR codes on a Canva poster. He printed the posters. They're all in the hall. So when students, parents, staff, visitors come by, they scan those codes and they get this custom message from these students. Talk about voice and choice, 4Cs, just all the things right there. That's the kind of thing we need to be doing.
Yep.
On the regular. So again, where can we find you, Alice? I know all the hashtags.
I'm hanging out in the Schoolitics booth, 234-32343. I'm hanging out there. There's Coffee U on Tuesday morning. Please, let's make this the best coffee EDU ever. It's easier than ever to find because we're not at which Starbucks. That happens a lot. Like, I'm at the other Starbucks. We're in room 386, the Unreal Engine room. And so that's going to be really great. And if you want to go to alicekeeler.com/ISTELive22, you can join my calendar to find out where to find me.
And follow the Canva crew, Tisha Richmond at Tish Rich, and all of the things happening, all the folks we're having at the Canva booth. I'm going to help with all the not at ISTE stuff. So follow hashtag not at ISTE, hashtag not at ISTE22, right?
Someone to just that. So
just that, literally, that is my job. I have one job.
Find that role. It is a full-time job, just really interacting with people on socials. I mean, it's.
Yeah, and then don't forget, enter our contest, tag Alice at Alice Keeler, tag me at Mr. Nunes Teach.
Follow him.
Yes, and follow. So I can mention follow Alice as well. And just let us know what's going on. Are you at ISTE, not at ISTE? And mention I want Alice's books, and we're going to randomly select, or I'm going to randomly select one of you. And first person to get a picture with my buddy Paul Gordon, he's going to be in room.
Going to be at the Coffee EDU.
At Coffee EDU, room 386. And find him, snag a picture.
So you could probably
follow me, tag me. You get some Starbucks so you can stay energized. Or maybe for the plane ride home or something. Well, thanks, Alice.
Thanks.
I appreciate you so much. Safe travels there. Take lots of pictures. Take one with the team, the Canva team for me. I'm going to send them your way as well. Have a blast. I'm going to miss everyone. And thanks so much for just being you and sharing.
Yeah, thanks for having me this morning. I'm flying out. I'll see you all soon, or we'll see you on socials at Not at ISTE.
All right. Take care, everyone.